Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Love Island Games Season 2, and a preview for tonight's episode looks messy, looks drama infested, and I am here for all of it. I am here for all of the chaos. I am here for all of the meltdowns. Now listen, the first look preview picks up after the heart rate challenge. They, Isaiah and Nicola are celebrating because the scheme that production set up for Nicola to win and all of the things is working out as designed. So they send a text to the friendship couple that they get a night in the hideaway. So you're trying to tell me, after all this time, things have progressed way more with Kendall and Garby. Things have progressed way more romantically with KK and Chris, that you could have given them the hideaway. But you decide, no. We will give the couple with the least amount of chemistry, the least amount of romantic interest in each other, the hideaway. This is all a scheme that was set up, y'all. They get to the hideaway. The girls are helping. Nicola put on something sexy. Tyrique is being messy, talking about, let's change the friendship couple. Let's change it into something more. No, Ty. No, Ty. Zay got a sample of some of the other female islanders. He's going to be on his game. He's going to be on his wrist. Just watch. And it's not going to be with no Nicole. Now, none of the less, if there was any drama with Isaiah and Sydney, I feel like it would have been shown in the first look. I feel like Sydney's return to the show is a flop. It's a waste of time. I don't think Zay and Sydney are going to give the same drama that they gave in season 4. Isaiah didn't even recognize her, so why would he argue with somebody that he doesn't even recognize, that he doesn't even remember, y'all? Because the Sydney of old is not the Sydney that is on the show right now. No. In more ways than one. So nonetheless, as y'all know, we talked about in last night's video, they have to choose who's going to be in the duel, right? Out of the 3 bottom couples that are vulnerable. So there is going to be 2 duels, and there's going to be a guys round and a girls round. So out of the 3 girls, 2 girls are going into the duel. Out of 3 guys, 2 guys are going to the duel. So we then get a breakfast text, y'all. Everybody is still in their pajamas. Everybody is still in the jammy jam. And there's a text message that Justine is reading that listen, no soup for you. Let's duel it out. Whoever loses the duel before breakfast, you have to go home. And they're like, before breakfast? And they're like, the breakfast is the duel. The breakfast is the duel. And if you survive it, maybe you can get some Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe you can get some Tim Hortons or whatever else, right? And so, nonetheless, Isaiah, he is walking around the villa like he's running the show, y'all. Like he's calling the shots. I think Isaiah has gained a level of confidence and is finally showing personality. He's actually looking better than we've been looking the first few episodes. The first few episodes, he's been looking a hot mess express. But with this little bit of power, this little power trip, he's got extra confidence. He's got extra energy, you guys. And Zay's mad because he's alleging that one of the guys is taking his selection for them to be in the duel personal. And he said he will not even look Isaiah in the eye. I think the only petty wop options that would not look Isaiah in the eye would be Johnny or Chris. But I feel like Zay and Johnny might have some dealings. I feel like there's a camaraderie a little bit more with the pre-season 6 Islanders. If you catch my drift, like the pre-season 6 Islanders, Johnny was season 2, Isaiah is season 4. I feel like they have a little bit of a better relationship than Isaiah and Chris would. But Chris, I don't know, just got out of the villa 5 seconds ago. I feel like Chris would be a guarantee, would be a shoo-in for the duel, and would be petty. Johnny, I am unsure of. It would be a good strategic move on Isaiah's part to send in Johnny to take out Chris, but I don't know if he's going to do it. And he might do Toby versus Chris because he doesn't know Toby as well, which that's not fair to Toby. But there was a shot in the clip, because they keep doing the redirects in the clip, and I saw a look on Ty's face that was worried. I don't feel he would be worried about Chris being in a duel, and he definitely wouldn't be worried about Johnny being in a duel, even though they're cool. I think he would be worried if his friend Toby is in the duel, because Toby just got there, right? Toby just got there, and he's been vulnerable twice already. So I feel like that was part of my rationale as to why the only reason I would think that Isaiah may not choose Johnny, if him and Johnny have an alliance. If him and Johnny are cool, and he doesn't know Toby that well and everything else, that he would have a Toby versus Chris situation. Now, the other side, y'all, is we have a scene of Nicola crying her eyes out. I would never treat somebody like this. I would never do this to somebody. Oh my God, I would never do that to them. I would never talk to them that way. I would never say this to them. Girl, what? What is wrong? I feel like we are getting an Mamaya Papaya sympathy arc 2.0, and I don't have the time or the energy this season, because this is rooted on games. This is rooted on competitions that are supposed to be mental and physical as well, and if you can't handle it, get off the show. Like, what are we doing? Why are we crying? I don't know if she's upset if potentially Chris goes home, which I would love that. I would love for Chris to be up out of this villa. Or if she's crying because whoever she picked and the girl side for the duel takes it out on her. Or something messier is if whoever loses the duel, because whoever loses the guys round and the girls round, they have to pack up and go immediately. So the intent was to split up couples. So the intent was production wanted specific couples split up. Johnny and Andreina aren't winning anything, right? But they want to keep Johnny. There's no way Johnny's coming all the way back just to lose. So that's why I feel like he might not be in that duel, right? KK and Chris, I feel like they need KK available if the opportunity presents itself to bring in Keenan. But she would need to win this duel. She would need to win this duel if she's in it. And I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know who's in the girls' duel. Because on one end, it would be an easy win whoever goes up against Andreina. Because that would be a sure bet that you're more than likely to win. Since Lucinda, who has no competitive spirit, whacked her in the first duel. I feel like that would be an easy lineup, but something is telling me that this duel is Andrea versus KK. Something is telling me it is Andrea versus KK, and that they feel that they can get out Andreina at a later date. That's what I feel, but I don't know. Because I don't know Nicola's relationships in the villa, because she allegedly said she was just the closest with Solene. So going by that logic, I would think that you're probably going to protect Andrea. And maybe it's Andreina versus KK. I don't know. I feel like I would be shocked if KK is not in this duel. From the images of what it looks like in the duel, it reminds me of an old Survivor challenge where you have to like hang around on like a beanbag, and potentially whoever hangs on the longest wins. And if you get detached from the beanbag, you lose, is what I'm thinking is happening. I feel like it's some type of like balancing competition. where the two people have to hang. So I would feel this would benefit somebody of a smaller, petite stature. And it would not benefit somebody who is tall. It is my interpretation if this is what the competition is. However, if this is not what the competition is, then we need to have another conversation. But something tells me it's Chris versus Toby if Isaiah is sticking to an alliance with Johnny. Or the other side is Johnny or Isaiah is thinking, I don't care who goes, let's get these two people out or whatever else, and puts the strength versus strength, puts the strongest person up on there. But I don't know. I don't know what Isaiah's thought process is going to be, but I know for sure taking out Chris is a huge win for Isaiah, if that is the case. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm not sure about the girls. I feel like it might be KK in there because they didn't show her when everybody was sitting down. So I'm a little like, they did show Andrea and we saw a little bit of Andreina. I don't know, y'all. But they kept switching. It was like people were switching seats and stuff. So I don't know how this is going to go. But Garby's crying. And it's got tears in her eyes. So I don't know if those tears are for KK. I don't know if those tears are for Andrea. I don't know if those tears are for Andreina. I don't know who Garby is close with in that villa outside of now Nicola. I'm not sure who her besties are. So this can be an interesting turn of eventual. But that is it. That is all. Es todos es final. It is finito for this video. We will find out soon, I guess, in a matter of hours, who is going to be a part of this duel and who is getting up out of here. But I'm still mad at production for the fugaziness of this heart rate challenge, because if you just wanted certain people at the bottom, you should have just said that, instead of the finagled results that you came up with to set this all up. So there's that. It's it. It's all. Es todos es final. Es finito for this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.